versus Anduin.
The light shall bring victory.
For Cosmodon!
Is someone injured?
Job's done.
In the light's name.
I wonder. I must consider. Quickly.
Death does not scare me!
How many fingers do you see? Disconnected.
Is someone injured?
I can take the hit.
Medic!
Made to fit.
Let me change your mind. I have no time for games. I have no time for games.
Engaging TC-130 mental dislocator.
Maybe... No, 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 no.
I must consider.
Embrace the void.
Funnel cakes! Get your funnel cakes here!
Welcome to the Grand Tournament, champion.
But I have more!
Face the void.
Do you like to play with fire?
I dream and the world trembles.
Well played.
Well played. Magni versus Uther.
I will fight with honor for Cosmodon! Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Armor made to fit.
Funnel cakes! Get your funnel cakes here!
Reporting for duty.
Shields up. Red alert.
I have no time for games.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
That's not right. Let me think.
Reporting for duty.
Follow the rule.
Made to fit.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
So many choices.
I think so.
duty. Reporting for duty. To arms, men!
Welcome to the Grand Tournament, champion.
Reporting for duty. Some still funny. Not right.
Put this apple on your head.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Red alert!
Reporting for duty. Well played. Well played. The victory is yours.
Versus Garage.
Victory or death! I will fight with honor.
I'll never tell.
Armor made to fit. Put this apple on your head.
Shields up! Red alert!
Okay, so the stream should be showing me right now. Hearthstone Season 2 Tournament 2 fighting game. We are watching Paladin versus Warrior between Prince, Junk, and Priceless. Junk is playing what seems to be the Secret Paladin versus a Control Warrior. Right now, Junk is in the lead. He has the temple, so he doesn't have a lot of card damage, but Dr. 60 is all he's gonna change it.
Back to work!
Who am I? None of your business.
Is it better right now? Okay then, let's continue. So, Mysterious Shelter has been played. We do see all of the secrets. Priceless probably knows what all of them are gonna be and how to deal with this. He does have PJ hand, so he goes to Mysterious Challenger. He probably maybe wanted it on shielded minibot. Oh, it. I don't know about that. Raw, something about that sequence didn't track me as rubbed me the wrong way, but we're gonna see. Oh, and here's the muster for battle that's gonna win for Junk's game. And the Paladin won. With the help of the Mysterious Challenger. Anyone who's getting on ladder knows that that's kind of infuriating to play against that class, against that card.
I must protect the wild.
So, we are back into Junk versus Priceless. It's gonna be what seems to be combo Druid against Priceless Control Warrior. For those of you who don't know, this is Conquest, which means if a player wins with a deck, he can no longer use it. So he is forced to use some different deck. That way players are forced to use every deck if they want to win. Which I think is a more exciting, a more interesting style of format, style of a tournament than what's been used previously. Junk opts to go for Wild Growth rather than the Darnassus Spire, and he's probably afraid of the axe, and he wants to get that Power Shredder out. So he does. That's why it does come out. It's okay, against Power Shredder, I guess still the Death Rattle is there. Now we see play Darnassus. That's understanding Sludge Belcher will just die to the axe, so you don't want to use it right now. Plus it can help you to stay alive in the later stage of the game. I would say that Druid is a bit preferred in this matchup against Control Warrior. Though, at least that was the case a couple of months ago, a few months ago, let's say, but during the last two expansions, like, both classes have gained new cards, but I would say still the Druid is more preferred. And since combo Druid is mid-range Druid, we see that Junk is just applying pressure because in the mid-range in a matchup where mid-range versus control, the mid-range deck is the deck that has to be aggressive. Plus, the Sludge Belcher allows for the Murloc to stay alive and to allow for that additional pressure. But With this line of play, we do see how it could be kind of a bit punished by allowing Acolyte to draw multiple cards. And so in this case, Acolyte will be able to draw all the 3 cards. Not the best hand against priceless for junk. We could say that he could have played Age in the War, but that could have been just taken easily out of with execute. Probably gonna kill the Acolyte so it doesn't trade into the 3-1. That's wise. So he is gonna use it to go just straight hit face. That's understandable. The Druid has the tempo, junk isn't elite tempo wise, but he is falling far behind from Priceless in no card advantage, and Priceless is going to be able to apply a lot of his own pressure. We do see that he has a lot of cards that allow him to control the board, to stabilize, and then Grommash Ysera can just be very bad, especially Ysera's not that far away 2 turns, and that could be an insane cards. Let's say it's insane swing. Excuse me, get my tongue tangled a bit there. And here's that execute. Just a great card to deal with cards like Ancient of War. And at this point, Junk is in a bit of a rough spot. He doesn't have anything really to do. Like here comes the Druid with the Claw. Force of Nature is bad here, like you will kill all the Sludge Belcher and that's it, so it's kind of bad thing to use a 6 mana card against a 5 mana card, and still the token is there. So not that like Force of Nature can deal with it fully, you have to use Keeper of the Grove. So he just kind of has to make these sub-optional plays, and I think this is a good spot for Ysera. Like, there's nothing really much he can play here. Shield main that doesn't do really much here, and Ysera is fairly protected against Sludge Belcher. Not against, but behind Sludge Belcher. And Druids have a hard time dealing straight up with removing minions without trading their own minions in. So that Ysera is gonna have some value. So the downs are dealt with. Savage Roar is needed right here. Like, Junk can still win this potentially if he uses Savage Roar, but we do see that there's Ysera Awakens. A bit of a misplay from Priceless. He didn't attack with that Acolyte of Pain.
I can take the hit.
Not that 1 damage is that important, not in this matchup, but still, like, that's a slight misplay. I think he probably knows that he did, but still a nice turn. And Keeper of the Grove, yeah, silence Ysera, but that's still 412. Still quite a big card, and all he has is 4, so that's gonna die to Ysera easy. There is Nightmare in hand, so that could be a nice finisher with Grommash if he can activate it, which you can see he has Deathbite. So I would say he's probably gonna quick Deathbite, go face, armor up, and that's it. And then hit face for 9, go face for 9.
What now? I can wait no longer.
Oh, he's gonna use his Shield Slam. I didn't notice that card. Yeah, that has to be lethal. Yeah, that's lethal.
Well played.
Oh yeah. Well, I decided Druid's probably this match. He did lose because he just ran out of the steam. Having those 2 Force of Natures and with a coin, GH, like we saw those 4 cards, like for 2 or 3 turns, and those are either finisher cards or cards that react to something else. So you're in a pretty bad spot, you know, so you have nothing to play. And if you're a mid-range deck against the control deck, just not playing anything for a couple of turns, just means you're giving away the game to the control deck, and which we saw. So control. So what seems to be a control paladin, just seeing that there's just a true card in hand. Sludge Belchers, yeah, this control against what we saw is combo Druid.
Job's done.
Yeah, Darnassus Aspirant, pretty good here, I guess. Like, easily I think that should be played, like, especially if he's afraid that this. I don't know if Junk knows what kind of paladin this is. So if he's afraid that this is aggro paladin or secret paladin, then Darnassus is great against that.
Red alert.
Shielded minivan, probably gonna be hero power. Now he's gonna go face. If I would say if he wouldn't draw that pilot shredder, probably with hero power to remove the divine shield, then remove the 2/2 and use wild growth. I was gonna come down. Pretty understandable. There's no that much to silence, I guess, at least at this stage. Good turn for swipe. You swipe, you trade into 2/3 into 2/2, remove that and go. You could. The only thing he might want to keep it for Masterboard Battle, some labeling, but I think, or for Murloc Knight, but I think there's not that many good plays you could do. You could play Druid of the Claw and just on top, and maybe you remove the 3/2 with your 2/3. That's something you could do, and that gives you a bigger board, but it still leaves minions on the enemy side. And the enemy might have something like True Silver, not True Silver Champion. He might have True Silver Champion, he might have Blessing of Kings, he might have Defender of Cargus, Warhammer, anything that can buff and like kind of deal with Druid of the Claw. This way, yeah. Like he removes Darnassus' farm, but then he just plays Druid of the Claw and hits for free, I think. That just leaves him in a better position, so. He's thinking maybe he should start playing Shade here so that it grows. But then he says goodbye to his 4/3, and he opts into Protective, and I can understand that. I do respect that decision. Shade is actually an interesting card. Like, Shade used to be a big staple for Druids, but now Shade is the card that you tend to still see 2 Shades in a Druid deck, but not as often as it used to be. Like, with Darnassus' Aspirant, Living Roots, and sometimes Savage Combatant, something has to be cut. And especially in this fast meta, Shade sometimes proves to be just too slow. So it gets cut. Oftentimes you want to put 2 Shades in this meta, you have to take out BGH, and sometimes that's not the best decision you could do. So Jessica Truecard is being played, Brad comes right in the next time, just to remove it. Do you or do you not reveal the Shades is the question. I guess, like, if you could have, and then put it on 2-turn lethal. A professional player, Fireback, who's the last year's BlizzCon champion, says that always set up players for 2-turn lethal, no matter what. But Junk decides not to do that, and he just goes all on aggressive. He's in a spot health-wise, and Paladins are not known for their burst, so he's in a good position right now. Though Defender of Argus will allow him to stabilize a bit. And I think you play the Silver Champion, you remove the 4/3. Huh, I think he opted to go for the Keeper of the Grove to play more defensively. I guess I could. Oh, he uses his Sludge Belcher. Okay, he values his hit points over his minions. I can understand that in his position because he has to be thinking about, well, when does the combo come out? When does the combo come out? Because at this point, so is that lethal actually? He can use that's 7 plus 4. That's put him at 1. So he's gonna set his opponent at 1 HP if he uses Swipe the way I think he's gonna use Swipe. Oh, he hero powers. Okay. So he still has to swipe in his pocket. So that means taunt or heal, and I don't know if Murloc Knight can actually save him in this position.
Reporting for duty.
Only with the charge. Yes, it actually does. Only one Murloc that would help him helps him. But he's still anything that deal first damage will kill him right now. So there is one swap. Angel of War, an easy card. You go for face. Still apply that pressure. Still Priceless is in that spot.
Answer the call of the light.
Not something he wanted to see. A heal would be better. Holy light.
Reporting for duty.
So that should be it. Yeah, I guess that's gonna be it.
Well played. The victory is yours.
Price doesn't even. He knows the Junk is swiped, so he doesn't even wait for it. He just concedes. And Junk is gonna take it with his Druid deck versus